What we normally say about this time?
We live, baby.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We back.
You know who been going hard, bro?
Sheesh. We
H
both
time.
know. Yeah.
You
Rockets
know who
been
in H-Time been going hard, bro?
Rockets.
Them Rockets.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They talking about
Rockets, Let's chop it up about them, because what I really want to know is if we agree on how far they can go. Now, as far as the Rockets right now, the Rockets are 50-27. We the second team in the West to hit 50 games.
Over that 500.
We are second in the West. Now, for context, the OKC clinched the number one seed like a while ago.
Yeah,
they
right
over
back.
64 wins.
Yeah.
It's crazy what they doing.
Yeah.
And it's a level of respect.
Got
they
to.
are now rivals.
Yeah.
So,
and young too. 64 and 12 is nasty, dog.
Yeah,
that's crazy
bro,
work.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, we second, and we got 3 games on Denver tonight. We actually play OKC. So by the time this video drop, we'll have a win or loss in that column when it come to OKC.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. How far are the Rockets going now?
Man, you know what's funny? I feel like we talked a lot about them being young and it's not their time and all that. Man, I don't want to hear all that no more. We ain't talking about that more. We jumping back.
Bro,
I don't know, man. Hey, it's a different atmosphere, right? I feel like even though there's a series of games, I just feel like some wins makes it's real easy for us to get a couple wins. The boys are young, they hot. You know what I'm saying? No, Diddy, that sounded weird. Yeah. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a we can win a series, bro, and then that changes the whole dynamic of where we look like right now.
That was weird, by the way. But look, hey, I'm gonna say this here. I like the Rockets. You know they my squad, and I want to be objective here.
Yeah, I want to hear something different.
Here's my take.
Okay.
We got one series. We got one series win.
Yeah.
I believe we make it past the first round. We end up losing in the second round. Why? Because of our youth, and we don't have a bona fide guy that's the guy that's been there before and knows what it takes to get over that hump. If Houstonians think we about to go to the finals, you wild,
man. Bro. You are tripping, bro. What do you mean we don't have a guy that's been there?
We don't have a
man.
Guy.
Bro, we forgetting about our head coach? He been there. He been there.
Ime Udoka.
He's been there.
Reason. That's a good point to make. Now, Ime Udoka is the reason why we here.
Exactly.
We were gonna have them picks regardless. The players that were gonna come together to build the team happened last offseason when Ime Udoka was put in place after he was fired from the Celtics. After his second season with the Rockets, we finally made the playoffs.
Started
for
cooking.
the first time in 2020.
Cooking.
Yeah. It feel good to be back in the playoffs.
Yeah, man.
Now, as of now, you know, if we clinch the second seed, which it's likely that we will, but we do have to see Denver before the season's over with. If we clinch that seed, we got to play one of them bottom 4 teams that's going to end up in the play-in tournament. Those teams are Sacramento, the Dallas Mavericks, the LA Clippers, and the Timberwolves as of right now.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I think we got the first round.
I can see that. That's what I'm saying. I agree there. I can see the tough spot for me is Denver. I can see Denver being a problem.
Hold on. You know what I just noticed? Okay, so we would likely play the Clippers or the Timberwolves.
Exactly.
The winner of the
Clippers
I'm looking at
that playoff picture. Yeah, Clippers or Timberwolves. Yep.
Out of all 4 of those teams, the only one I think we would have trouble with is the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
If we get Sacramento, we dubbing them. If
Mavericks.
we get Dallas, definitely dubbing them.
City.
They going home.
Clippers.
But if we get the Clippers, ain't that what James Harden is?
Yeah, we don't talk about him.
That would be nice.
We don't talk about him here.
Well, I'm just saying, wouldn't that be nice though to see them compete? The young Rockets compete against the James Harden-led Clippers squad.
Do you know how mad I would be if we lose to that Clippers squad?
It would be more high leverage, but I don't expect us to lose.
I don't think
especially if Kawhi Leonard don't play.
Hey, you know what though? I think you're right. Seeing James Harden have to D up on Jalen Green.
Bro, that would be
giving him like put this man on skates.
You remember when we realized that Trayvon Diggs was gonna be playing against Stephon
They didn't
Diggs
get to either
because Stephon Diggs got hurt before the game.
Yeah,
we was robbed of that matchup. I kind of want to see this.
Yeah,
and I want to avoid the Timberwolves.
I agree
at
with
all
you.
Costs.
Yeah, same. But I do agree though. That second, I think it'd be a tough series against Denver. Do I think it's one that we could win?
No, if Denver locks up the third seed,
they not even gonna play us.
Won't have to see them
in the play. Okay,
yeah, in the playoffs until like the third round.
Okay,
the conference final.
So I mean,
no, so it would put us up against another team like the Lakers, the Memphis Grizzlies, or the it could be Golden State. And I'm not gonna lie to you; these are all
matchups that are
winnable games.
They are, but they also could be big L's.
Tough matchups.
Yeah, man.
You want the Grizzlies out of that pack, anyways, because
we already saw what happened when we played the Lakers just a couple games ago.
Well, we won and won with the Lakers. Not for context.
I know, but I'm saying we lost.
Video.
Yeah,
I was about to drop a short video on that because they won because they had 2 role players, bro. Hit 6 threes apiece.
Yeah.
They ain't never going to get that performance for them. They're going to be looking for that in the playoffs. I like the Lakers.
Yeah.
But respectfully, they only beat the Rockets last week because 2 role players outperform what they normally do. So I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, I hear you.
We got one. I think we got
I still think
round,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's a winnable series. Say this. Let's hypothetically say this. We play the Clippers. Get them the business. Then we got to play LA next. Let's say that happens. We got to play LA. Click.
I would love that though.
Hey, no, you know what I'm saying?
I would love that.
Yeah.
Because we ain't even got to travel. You know what
I'm saying?
We stay in LA. We get to play the Clippers.
We go ahead back door.
Lakers, and I think
we've been here.
Winnable.
Exactly.
I think that the best player in the Lakers series might be a little too much for us.
Yeah, I mean, and you got LeBron. He's been here, like you were saying. Who's been here? Who's not? He's been here.
LeBron is the epitome of finals experience. So
LeBron James.
I think I might have some of these stats wrong. I'm gonna fact check that before I go into that.
Bet
but
that.
I feel like this Memphis stat is correct. We've beaten them 3 times and only lost to them once.
Yeah.
So I get the feeling Ja Morant is one finger pistol away from getting, you know what I'm saying, suspended or something. He might not be a problem in the second round.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I don't know. My expectations, I ain't going to say a championship, but I see us going deep into the playoffs.
Like conference finals?
That's tough, but I'm going to say, yeah. Might as well put my money where my mouth is. That's where it's at. Conference finals.
All right. We'll see.
Go Rockets.
Riding with me while I'm these high.